Okay, from child's pose, lifting up, coming into frog. So we're going to take your knees wide, and then instead of the toes together like in child's pose and you're up on your arms, you're going to flex the foot at the ankle and have the ankle in line in your bed. Raffles, go in your bed. Your ankle in line with your knee. So like a straight line between ankle and knee. And take your knees wide. And then up on your arms, you're going to rock the hips back a little. Staying upright, just rock back and forwards. You might notice it's a hip opener. Just little increments back and forward. If you feel all right there, you can take your knees a little wider. You might want to pad your knees. I'm on carpet, which is good. We'll come down to your forearms. You're not meant to be getting your pelvis on the floor. It's just going to where you feel that stretch. It doesn't matter if your bottom's high, like mine. Okay, come up into tabletop, so bring the knees back together. Little circles with your hips. So coming, rocking forward, place the hands well, so press through the index fingers as you put the weight through the wrists and back the other way. Just circling the pelvis, going in front of and behind the knees. Okay, tuck your toes, come up into down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Point the toe, and then bend the knee, roll the knee up to the ceiling. Reaching the toe behind you. Roll your head so you're looking up under the right armpit. Lower the left heel to feel that stretch. Inhale, bring the knee back down, bring the right foot between your hands. Runner's lunge, up on the fingertips, reach the chest forward, sink the hips. And then left palm down under the left shoulder. Right arm goes up for the twist. Draw your navel in, rolling through the upper back, so you're rolling the right ribs up to the ceiling. Press the floor away with the left palm. And try and glance down. Make sure you're keeping the right knee over the right ankle. Exhale. Bring the hands on the inside of the front foot. Walk that foot out a little to the right. And hands under shoulders, and then lizard. So you're turning the right toes out to the right. Let the knee and thigh track in that direction. You can drop the back knee to keep it stronger. You stay with a straight back leg, but if you want it a bit softer this morning, drop the left knee down. You're rolling the thigh out and roll onto the outside edge of the foot if you can. Reach your chest forward. And then if you can, you'll come down a little onto your forearms, or you can bring the block in front, put your forearms to the block. Only come all the way down if you can get that right forearm down. So you've got enough rotation in the chest. Keep the chest reaching forward and the crown of the head, so lift your chin slightly. You want length in the spine, then come back onto your palms. Take the weight into the left palm, push the right hand into the right thigh, And then roll the right shoulder up to the ceiling. Back bend, push that thigh away from you. Just feel into it. There's no right or wrong way. You're just trying to get an opening through the hip, softening as you reach through the left hip, drawing down towards the mat. You're stretching through the front of that hip. Inhale, come back to center. Palms down, tuck the left toes under, step back to down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts, lower the right heel. Open the hip up to the ceiling, so bend at the left knee, roll the knee up. You're pushing back into down dog. Inhale and then exhale, roll the left knee down, step the left foot between your hands. Runner's lunge. We're working, should be able to feel the hamstring here as you keep the left knee over the left ankle, but stretch the right leg away from you. So it's eccentric, so the hamstrings are working and the glutes, but they're lengthening, which is a good thing. And then right palm down under the right shoulder. Keep the left knee over the left ankle. Squeeze your core, revolve, reach the left arm up. So draw the shoulder blades towards each other and down your back. Turn your head up. If your neck's a bit tight, just look to the side. Trying to roll the right ribs towards the thigh, left ribs up. And then exhale, bring the hands on the inside of the left leg, coming into our lizard. So wiggle the left foot across to the left a little, so hands are under shoulders now. Turn the left toes out, and then roll onto the outside edge. So you're trying to reach the chest forward, lower the hips a little. Roll onto the outside edge if you can of that front foot. If you need to drop the back knee. But if the knee's down, take the knee back behind the hip so you can lunge forward. We're going to come down into lizard, so if you need to, you just stay up where you are on your palms, otherwise come down to the block or the floor. Reach your chest forward, reach to the crown of the head. Come up onto your palms. Take the weight into the right palm. Press the left thigh away. Lift your chest. And then rolling the left shoulder up to the ceiling. Back knee is down now if it wasn't. Inhale. Bring the foot flat to the floor, bring your palms down, tuck your right toes under. Step back to down dog. Paddle your heels nice and slow. Inhale, lift the left leg, step the left foot between your hands, step the right foot forward. Come to halfway lift, extend through the spine, crown of the head, tailbone goes up, draw the navel in, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, hinging upwards, draw the navel in, arms up, exhale, hands to heart center. Surya Namaskar A, standing in mountain. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back to plank. Lowering through chaturanga, low press up. Inhale, cobra, so have the hands beside your ribs, hug the elbows in and draw them down towards your waist. So shoulders away from ears. The gaze can be down, or you add in the back bend. Push the floor away, keep the elbows bent, curling to look up. Legs nice and strong. Exhale, lowering down, tuck your toes. Lift your hips into down dog. Take 3 breaths. If it feels good for the spine, you can bend the knees, come up on your toes, so you release the hamstrings a little, so you can straighten through the spine a bit more, or take the thighs back. That's Bethel scratching his ears. I can see noises. And then inhale to come forward to halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to down dog. In down dog, we're going to add our hip opener. Lift the right leg up, bend at the knee, roll the knee up to the ceiling. And then inhaling, right foot between your hands. Left foot forward. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. One more. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, lowering through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, lower the right heel, bend at the knee, roll the knee up to the ceiling, stacking the hips. And then the next inhale, bring the knee down, step the left foot forward, step the right foot forward. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. And then from mountain, inhale, balance on the right foot, lift your left knee up. Just soften through the toes. Obviously you need your toes, but try not to grip. As in, you need your toes to balance. Step the left foot back. You're going to come into Trikonasana, triangle. So nice and wide through the foot, back foot parallel to the back of the mat, right toes point forward. You can't see my feet with my maybe socks on. Take your arms wide, lift up through the thighs, so really squeeze muscle to bone. Looking over the front hand, reach through the fingertips, broadening through the collarbone, take the left hip back and pause here. Just a couple more breaths. So feeling as you take the hip back, this lovely inner thigh stretch. So draw up through the kneecaps, engage the quads, and then start to reach forward. reach, reach, pull up through the kneecaps, exhale, tip. Back of the hand against the shin so don't go too low. Straight arms, rolling the left ribs up to the ceiling. Draw the thighs up. Turn the head as you draw the shoulders away from your ears. One more breath. Inhale, squeeze the thighs, coming up to triangle again. Turn the feet parallel. Turn the left foot to the back of the mat. Other side. Reach through the fingertips, draw the shoulder blades down your back, turn your head to look over the left hand, turn the right, draw the right hip back. Squeeze those thigh muscles, really feel that engagement through the thighs. As you take that hip back, feel that lovely inner thigh stretch, reach, 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 and tip. So leaning back, rolling that left buttock under. And try not to push through the back of the front knee. Lift up through the kneecap. Turn the head up. Inhale, coming up to stand. Turn the right foot back to the front of the mat. Step the left foot wide. We're going to come into twisted triangle. So you want the feet hip distance apart. The back foot, the toes are pointing 45-degree angle. Slightly forward, hands to hips, level the hips to the front of the mat. You might want to bring your block to the outside of your front foot. Straight legs, draw the kneecaps up. Inhale, lift the chest, engage the core, lift the left arm up. And then exhale, start to hinge forward. So tailbone starts to go up, pull up through the thighs, reach forward. And then bring your left hand to the outside of the right shin, or hand to block on the outside of the foot. And then start to, as you draw your navel in, reach the crown of the head forward, press down through the base of the big toe. You're going to roll the right shoulder up, the left ribs across the front thigh. If the arm isn't coming at an awkward angle, because you don't have that shoulder rotation through the thoracic spine, then don't reach the arm up. If you can, reach that top arm up, turn the head up, draw the shoulder blades down your back. And then exhale, bend the front knee slightly as you come up. Whew. Turn the feet parallel. Turn the left foot to the back of the mat. Step the right foot wide, so other side. Hands to hips, the back foot, toes pointing slightly forward. Level the hips to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Bring the right arm up. Draw the navel in, pull up through the thighs, reach right hand forward into the outside of the shin or to the block. And then start to revolve the chest. So press down through the base of the big toe. Reach your chest, crown of the head forward, turning the left side of the ribs up. Squeeze the thighs to the midline, pull up through the kneecaps. If you can, release the top arm. And I mean, if you don't have the rotation and you're really at a weird angle through the shoulder, just keep the left hand on your hip. And then inhale, look down, hands to hips, squeeze the thighs, lift up. Turn the feet parallel and then bring feet together. Give hips a little wiggle. Come to sit. Sit, 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 sit. So bring your hands to your thighs. Lift your chest, close your eyes. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center, lowering your head and opening your eyes. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.